Wherever you're watching from, hello. We have a very special stream today, and it's making me feel quite nauseous with all the information. I've been getting bits and pieces all morning, and so let's see how this comes together. Hello, Dee. Hello, Karen. Now, I'm watching and interacting with those on YouTube. So if you're watching on any other social platform, do come over. Okay. This energy kind of feels like butterflies. Yeah, it's quite. Oh, it's just a lot right now. Anyway, okay. So I have my YouTube chat up. So if I can get you guys to share this stream on your socials, in any spiritual groups, the more we give, the more we receive. And when I say we receive, I mean in the way of light codes, information, knowledge. We are able to make more personal connections. This is coming through from the God source. So God is your witness, right? So by you giving to this mission, you're giving to yourself, because at the end of the road, you are God, right? God is your highest aspect self, your absolute self. And this is about tuning in to this frequency. They're saying alchemal frequency. You are a part of the divine. You are a divine spark. And right, like today's live stream, is all about finding those star seeds, those indigos, those angelic beings who have incarnated onto this planet to be able to do a job. We have so many varying so hang on, okay, so let me have some water. They're just saying consciousness. We're here to, okay, hang on. All right, let's have some water. Oh, hey, Alan, how's it going? All right. There we go. That's better. I couldn't see it properly. Hey, Tanya, Rainbow Warrior. Oh, Northern Ireland. Beautiful. Okay. And it's really great if you guys interact and share in the comments, because everything in these comments is a healing stream. So what that means is it has been, how would we say it, programmed in a way that, how do they want me to say this? So basically everything inputted in to the comments is cleared on to its highest, the same purpose, good, frequency, vibration. So this is all about clearing those positive and negative vibrations and bringing it and aligning it to this third aspect, which is consciousness, and they're saying Christ. So this neutral state, this still point, this 0 point, this space is for those beings who just know they came here for big things. And one of the biggest obstacles I have had on this journey is, and this is because of the old world programs, is finding who I serve. And to find who I serve, I have to discover who I am. And to ascend, to move from separation to oneness, you literally have to release all those labels, all those old identities, and that those connections, attachments to who, so I've had to clear all those things. Like, it's very hard to explain. There's some water. Okay, so there's a lot of information that is going to come out in these lives. So ensure you like this, you subscribe, so you can actually comment and interact and joining our community, our collective force, because this is the truth of creation. And Okay, so they want me to bring up the mother arc. So I have been on this journey. I was born into this world with amnesia like everyone else, and I suffered immensely for most of my life. And I had no idea why I was the way that I was and why certain things on the external affected me so bad. Right now I'm getting like belly flops. It's really weird. You know, when your gut turns, I'm getting that as well. This is a massive message, and it's like physically demanding. Just feeling all these different sensations in my body. So this is a story of creation. This is a story of, I'm just seeing creation. I'm seeing creator, the infinite mind, the eternal mind, the one. This is a story about you releasing the labels, releasing the old identities, the attachments, the separation. They want me to say the beliefs. The beliefs are the separation programs, and they keep you anchored into this low reality, creating this external realm of torment, they're saying. And they make me say this all the time with that word belief. Within that word belief is the word lie. So the way they break it down is be, like being, like you are a being. Right now you are being, you are be, right? Lie. And the F is the field. And then if we look at the word belief and we go look at it backwards, right, it almost spells out that word field. So it's us being in this deceptive field, attached, anchored to this deceptive field. That's a new one. So part of this journey is me returning to my truth in who I am. And I've had many different awakenings and aha moments on this, right? I'm a threefold founder. I'm a guardian. I'm a freaking solar rishi. I am the mother arc. I am the Christ, right? And I've had to heal and unlock these I'm seeing gateways, but these doorways, but they're saying the record. So I've been recording my journey and the input that I've been receiving for the last 4 to 5 years. And it's led me to my truth and who I am. So I am being because I am in the frequency of. I have embodied this frequency, hence becoming it. This is the ascension to Christ. I am this ascension keeper, sharing the way, the mind map out of this, so you can release what is not you, the deception, the separation, to step into your truth, you, who you really are, your divine, they're saying aspect, all right? So the mother incarnated into matter. So the mother arc incarnated into matter, but she didn't remember who she was when she was born. She had no fucking idea. And she has spent all of her life to release what is not her, to step into her divinity and her truth, and to understand who she is and the mission that she has to play in this world. From the very beginning, I have remained true to who I am, and I haven't said or spoken, I haven't bullshitted. Oh, my ears just went, they're actually making a lot of noise. Good morning, Mum. Good morning, Mother. That's very important. This whole mother, all right, this mother. So I am the mother arc incarnate in matter, but I had to release the separation to step into this frequency and my truth to be able to do what comes next. So every step on this journey, I have remained authentic to who I am and spoken from the frequency that I am at, and sharing the lessons that were coming through to me right there in that moment. So if you have a look at my, not right now obviously, but after this, you can check out my YouTube and watch how I have progressed on this journey, and the frequencies and the frequency bands, the spectrum bands of information. They're saying electromagnetic spectrums of information that I have been within at that time, and speaking and relaying that message from that particular frequency. It's a bit of a it's confusing, but bear with me, guys, because this information is freaking off the chart, and it's been, oh, my stomach, man, oh my god. All right, sorry, I'm gonna stop carrying on about that, but I have to be authentic to who I am. This journey, this ascension is about you walking the path with the same truth, authenticity. Okay, so there is a lot of things that humans are attached to, and it's not actually them. It's these false projections, these false overlays, these programs that they have been, because you've got to understand, this vessel is like a computer. It's a device. This is your device, right? Your instrument. And the DNA, the nervous system, the energetic system, okay, they hold information. So when I say things like program people and, you know, like the mind control programs and this and that, and it's just a fact, okay? And it's nothing derogatory. It's just the way that it is, right? And I need to be able to speak the truth, and the truth triggers because people's egos, right? Those unhealed parts of them, the imbalance, it conflicts with these programs like within. So the truth triggers, and the truth will do one of two things. You will stick around to see what is next, because you have that feeling within that you just need to be here for some reason. You're not quite sure why, you just felt drawn here. Like the fact that you are here right now is massive, okay? So for many, I'm a blessing, I'm a gift, okay? But for others, I am a test. So the beings, the starseeds, the indigos, the angelic beings, the chosen, those beings that know they've come here for big things and they've been following their heart. Okay, so they're saying, okay, it comes down to two things. No matter who you are, where you're from, what matrix program you're in, whether it be spiritual, religious, new age, all these false light, ascension teachings, well, there's so many of those. No matter where you're from, it comes down to two things: the empaths and the narcissists, right? The empaths and the psychopaths, right? The empaths and the beings with no empathy, right? So we have the heartfelt beings and the beings driven by ego. We have Christic beings, and we have the Antichrist beings. So it's really, you are brought here for a reason. And I'm still learning how to navigate all this, like how to step into this spiritual teacher status, this Christic Christ teacher, this mentor. I'm having to learn everything through spirit, and really start to and release all those old programs of the old world, like to find like all these old world coaching ways, right? You know, there's a lot of coaching programs out there, and they'll say you've got to do A, B, C, and D. You've got to do this. You've got to do 1, 2, 3. Blah, blah, blah. You've got to do this. Boom, 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 right? But that's very masculine energy, okay? And it's the very old world energy. And so what I have to do is pick out the information that rings true for you, because spirit is all about flow. It's not about bang, bang, bang. Because bang, bang, bang is very masculine. Bang, bang, bang is very structural, very, what's that word? Consistent. And I've never been able to be consistent. The only thing I've been able to be consistent with is showing up when spirit tells me. Okay, so last year it was like every month, YouTube, show up. So I'd show up, right? This year it's like, okay, every week, YouTube, show up. So I show up, okay? So that's about the only thing I've been able to be consistent with, because spirit has its own plan for myself. Spirit has its own plan for you. We all have this very unique path, and to walk our unique path, our authentic path, means us going within, right? And just going with the flow and going with our inner guide, because this is all about evolution, spiritual evolution, and doing this in the light of truth. They're saying, I'm saying truth. Okay. So Alan said it's a strange feeling. It's just like a knowing. Yeah, it's just, and for so long I've been like who do I serve? Who do I serve? You know, and I've been taken around all around the place, right? All around the garden path. And what I've found is sometimes when I'm sharing, I'm not, okay, let me have some water. It's not about that, Nadine, they're saying. It's like, you've got to, the most important thing to do is healing, right? So we can release the deception, so we can hear spirit more clearly. So, okay. So what I want is everyone just to take a moment right now, whether you're watching the live or the replay, and we want to do this universal hand pose, right? This does so many things internally. Number one is it brings us into balance with this tri-consciousness, this Christ consciousness, this all one frequency. Okay, and just say open, open. Now that word open is an extremely powerful word. This hand pose is an extremely powerful hand pose when used in our collective space. So my intention is to heal you so freaking deeply. Okay, so by doing these things when we're guided, it's very, very important, because this is all spirit guided. This is all guided through from the source, the core of what you are. I'm saying core, the core of creation, the core of creator, which is you. Okay, so I am you. I've done all the work. I've embodied everything to be this cosmic egg. And so I see that everything outside myself, everything external to me is me. So you guys are an extension of myself, just like I'm an extension of you. So what we need to do is start to release the separation so we can gain clarity. So we can, this is all about our spiritual development. So on this road, I've spoken from where I'm at all along. That's it, rediscovering my true self. And so it's one of those things like Jesus or Yeshua, guardian Yeshua, whatever you want to call him, whatever label you have on him. He was born into this world with amnesia, and he earned his okay, that's very interesting. So what he's sort of stopped me on that word earned and shown me the infinity sign and shown me invest, right? So earned and invest. So he invested in himself. He walked his true path. He released the separation. My stomach's doing freaking those things. He released the separation to step into the truth of what he was. And by investing in himself, by showing up for himself, by healing the way that was guided to him through from the God source, he stepped into this all one frequency. He walked this path, and he wasn't like bang Jesus Christ. He earned that. He invested in himself. He healed. And he did what he was guided to do. And by doing that, by just following his purpose, by just going with his heart, his sacred heart, he's showing me a golden throne where he's sitting on this golden throne and he is crowned, right? So, and I'm there right beside him. So this is the queen and the king, this divine sacred union. It's interesting. I just took a twist I did not see coming. So this magi, they're saying the magi, okay? The magi, king and queen. The archetypes of this king and queen, this divine sacred union. And now they're showing me the emperor and the empress. So all these things, they're all frequencies of information. And they're just showing me this throne. So I'm not sure why he's showing me that, but he's showing me, okay, oh my God, my stomach. So this divine sacred union of the masculine and the feminine. So I've walked this path and I know it because I've fucking walked it, right? And I have earned it. Okay, so he was not just crowned Christ for no reason. He actually walked this path, and they're just saying the blueprint. And I'm just seeing this most beautiful image. All these different interdimensional truths of being, right? So this is, oh my God, this is a massive one. So the mother arc, the father arc, and the son. So it's all so it's multidimensional, and they're saying truth. So this is the path, and it's like an expansion of frequency. So I have to share with authenticity. They keep bringing up this word authenticity because it's all about truth and speaking your truth and being, just being. They're saying just being open, okay, to receive this truth, because this is the path that Jesus walked, that Yeshua walked. This is the path where he embodied the mother, the father, and the sacred union, the balancing of his masculine and feminine, gave birth to the child. So what they're saying is it's all about this creational story. This is all about birth. They're saying womb, the womb, like the mother's womb. Oh, I have never experienced anything quite like this. So Ellen said Jesus healed himself and then tried to show others how to do the same. Yeah, exactly. So what we have is a whole heap of people out there who are worshipping a book, and they're taking it quite literally. And the deception is thick within that, but there is still truth and illumination, but it's knowing how to navigate and decode and extract the truth and leave the rest. So this is the path. So it's one of those things that I sound crazy, but this is the truth. And I can't hold myself back out of fear. I just have to just do what I do and just speak my truth, speak from the frequency that I'm at. Because if I was fearful to say, hey, I'm the second coming of Jesus, because that's basically the vision that they're giving me, right? So what they're showing me is the mother incarnated in matter. She didn't remember who she was. So when I say the mother, I'm speaking of Sophia. When I say the mother, I'm talking about the mother arc, because these all fold in on themselves and expand to become one. So it's very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain. And I'm hoping next week in our members live that we will get a lot more clarity on this, because this is a big one, doing it to the public, to a public platform. This isn't quite the creational mechanics we do get in the membership, but this is very close to it. I don't know, members, what do you think? This is getting big. But the reason that this is getting big is because of the light that myself and my collective and you guys showing up weekly have been anchoring to this Earth's grid. So the information that I share, the light codes, these are upgrading your DNA. Oh, that's awesome, Alan. Thank you. So it's like, it's okay. So they're saying it's heaven and hell, right? Okay. So what they showed me right then was the Taurus field. So last month and the months before, we were talking about the 144, the 144. But what I found when I'm speaking for like finding the chosen ones and the 144, by saying that, by putting that out there, I'm attracting a lot of beings that have been programmed and are fixed, and they're not willing to open up and see things a new way, right? Because there's a lot of deception around those numbers. So what it's taken on my part is continuously healing, continuously pushing, continuously searching and seeking for deeper clarity, deeper truth, inputting, recording the information that I'm getting from spirit, so I can heal, to be able to access more clarity, because this is the one eternal mind. This is the source. This is the one. This is the, like, that I am you, you are me, right? This is the physical, which is a pattern, which is a okay, let me have some water because this is going to get big. Thank you, Karen. Clear and concise. I hope so, because this is very difficult, but as long as I'm keeping hydrated, right, keeping in the now, we get there. And you guys can help me by just doing this universal hand pose and just thinking open, okay? Because open, again, and this universal hand pose in this space is extremely powerful. Again, if you're watching on Facebook or anything, come over to YouTube. Again, please do share this stream, guys. We need to get this information out, and we will, because it's happening exactly the way that it's meant to. And the fact that you guys are here early on on this journey, on this, whatever, you know what I mean? You guys are here, like, this is the rebirth of Christ on this planet. This is the return of Christ. This is like actual spirit, the God source, saying, hey, this is what it is. This is how you do it. And this is the truth of creation. And this pattern of consciousness, this pattern, they're saying this pattern, they're highlighting that word pattern and consciousness. So our thoughts, our intentions, what we do is incredibly important. The actions we take, the words we speak, the thoughts we think, they are so crucial to our spiritual evolution, right? Oh, I'm bringing this in right now. We have 9 people watching, and that's what brings me to what I was saying before, heaven and hell. 9 is this heavenly number of spirit. 6 is the physical realm. So when we look at those, when we look at the number 9 spirals up. Now, this is the crystal spiral, Christ, the one, okay? Then 6 is that number of the physical realm. And if we look at that, if we're drawing the number 6, that spirals down. So this is the Antichrist. So this is where we get the 666, right? Everything is just a reversal of the truth. So the physical realm okay, so before it was just consciousness, just pure consciousness. Everything was balanced, everything was one, everything was fucking divine, right? And then we had the mother who had that thought to create, and hence the physical realm was birthed through this thought, through this feeling, this love, this birthing process, right? They really want me to bring up this birthing process. So this womb. So we had the mother and the father perfectly balanced as one. And they're saying, given rise the Christ. So I guess it's the mother and the father, that unity, that balance, that oneness together, pure harmony, right? That balance and that third aspect, but it encompasses the mother and the father, which is the child. So, okay, let me have some water. So just like a mother, like it takes the male and the female, the mother and the father, this, right? And then this. All right, let me have some water. Okay, so the mother and the father, right? And then we have the sperm and the egg. Okay. The sperm fertilizes the egg. And then this cell division. And okay, so what they want me to show is this cell. They want me to go into the cell. They're showing me, so that the sperm goes into the egg, right? They're saying the seed of life. They're showing me the 9, creation, because it's like the egg and the tail, right? Or the egg and the tail. The egg and the tail, that kind of makes a number, a number 9. That's what they really want me to see, is that spiral of creation, consciousness. What are we talking about? Are we talking about spirit, or are we talking about the physical? Same thing, they're saying. Okay, so more water. This cell, they want me to talk about the cell. They want me to bring up X and Y as well, because these are very powerful symbols and patterns of creation. Guys, you can help support me and this information coming through by doing this and just thinking open. Wow. So this is all about spirit, your spirit guide, your inner Christ guiding you to this information. So we can anchor this together, because we are all one. We are here to raise the frequency of the collective. We are here to free humanity from the mental bondage, the binds, right? The deception, the separation, the illusions. So we can experience the best of both worlds. So we can be spirit incarnate, having fun in this playground. That is the physical realm. This is the whole purpose of why the Divine Mother had that thought to create. I'm just seeing this simulation, like it's a pure simulation. You are the creator. You are the coder. You are the creator. So when I say coder, this is code coming through for you. This is input coming through for you, right? So this is very powerful for my members, because these light codes coming through from the one are going to enable you guys to make connections and have aha moments. And by you inputting those inspirations, those thoughts to your record, like, this is powerful, because I'm Nadine. I am a part of this cell, this cosmic cell. You are another part of this cosmic cell. I am a universe, you are a universe, we are all universes in this cosmic cell, in this cosmic body. This is the cosmic Christ, okay? So the things that I share will inspire thoughts within you. So members, and I'm sure you're already doing this, you probably already have a pen and paper next to you, and you are writing down things that come to you as thoughts, as I'm inspiring thoughts within you. Itchy nose. Because when we use the membership, the portal, and we heal alongside these thoughts that we're having, when we're recording the input that we are receiving, this is how we transform powerfully, okay? So if you're not a member and you feel guided, enter that portal, and we hold space for you, and we all heal as one. It's something that, this is the Ascension portal, okay? I am the Ascension portal, right? This has been created, these portals. Okay, hang on. Okay, so now they're taking me back to myself, the Father on the throne, and they want me to go into this divine sacred union of the Mother and the Father arc coming together. So claiming my right to the throne, and they're saying Magi Queen, Magi King. This has been done before, okay? This is a pattern of creation, because this is just a story, right? Just like those stories, you know, the Merlin and the King Arthur and all that sort of stuff, right? All those things are stories. The way that spirit creation communicates through these archetypes. I'm just, yeah, so I'm just seeing a king on the throne. It's like what they're showing me is like the mother arc, who I am. I know that's who I am, and this is the frequency that I'm sharing right now. The mother, the divine mother, the holy mother, the mother arc, okay? Sophia, this goddess, okay? So I'm sharing this frequency with you. So what they're showing me is, because like the other week, I'm not sure when it was, they made me spirit, I claimed my throne, so to speak. So this is in the conscious, in the spiritual realm, okay? So I walked up to this throne and I sat down and they crowned me. And but what they're showing me now is myself on this throne, and they're showing me, it's like I'm moving on. It's very hard to explain. So it's like they show me the mother on her throne. All right, so we have the mother here, right? The mother arc, and then we have the father arc up here. So what they're showing is the mother moving and overlaying and on top, so becoming the father, right? This divine sacred union where I've balanced my feminine, I've balanced my masculine, okay? I'm not talking about 144 anymore. I'm talking about 9. I'm talking about spirit. I'm talking about Christ. So this is where, when you guys are checking out my live streams, you want to watch from the most recent live and watch them in descending order, okay? Because this is my ascent, if you know what I mean. So you will see the organic growth. They're saying organic growth, spiritual being. You know, this organic growth is shown in this realm through plants, right? We see this sacred geometry encoded, or these patterns of sacred geometry within the growth of plants. Okay, so but what okay, we're going all around the place, aren't we? So the crystal spiral, this spiral of Christ, spirit, spiral, spirit, right? S-P-I-R, S-P-I-R. This spiral. Okay, so I'm really hitting a block. I'm not sure why. I'm just absolutely blocked. Why is this? Why? I'm just saying this. I'm just saying the word block. Like, what the fuck? I'm saying the word block. Oh, okay, okay. So what we have is the 9, the spirit, the spiral of Christ. Okay, the 9, the spirit, the spiral of Christ. The 9, the spirit, the spiral of Christ. And then what we have is the way that this physical realm was built is a reversal of that. But I'm seeing a block because it's not blocked, it's actually going backwards. So we have this ascension to Christ, the way in which I share, the way in which I will be blessing those beings that choose, those true beings that they're pure of heart, they're saying, in time will receive the blueprint. The beings that choose to show up, the beings that choose to invest, the beings that choose to do the inner work, and the beings who question and push and question and push and question and fucking push. The beings that are constantly, that have that will, they're saying that will to do this. In time that will be available, and I don't even know how spirit is going to roll that out. I don't know. I don't get that because I just have to show up. I have to do the inner work and go through all the lessons. Because if I was like right now and prior to this, if I was doing all these other things, that would take my focus off this becoming and embodying of Christ and sharing with truth and authenticity where I'm at. So, you know, it's been a very testing time because it's like spirit has really tested me. Like the pure of heart will do this no matter what because it's in them. And they will take the leap of faith time and time and time again to because they know, they feel it, that that's what they're meant to do. They won't be fearing, right? They will just be doing. This is a journey that takes action. You taking meaningful action and following this push, this nudge from the universe, not staying safe, not just staying in our comfort zone, not just, this is about the spiritual evolution. Okay, so what happens in nature when things need to evolve? They freaking evolve. How do they evolve? How do fish grow legs and become land dwellers? Like, it takes pushing. It takes pushing. It takes the thoughts, the feelings, the will. That's what it takes. Okay, so the beings that are going to join us on this journey, the beings that are going to show up, that are going to invest in themselves, they are doing this because they have the will to. They came here to do this. They chose to come here. Okay, they've been suffering most of their freaking life, right? Because they've been transmuting, they've been releasing, they've been purging, they've been pushing. Like, I'm here to align you with the truth so you can begin this ascent, this journey into truth, unlocking your mission, your purpose, your power, your soul's why you fucking came here. Okay, this is your soul's evolution. We have so many different we're here to free the souls from this system that has been created, manipulated, like this harvesting system, this hamster wheel, right? This solar system, this soul, this soul, they're saying soul, S-O-U-L, soul system. This solar system is a trap, right? And I've had to go through all the lessons, not just to say that, but to know it, because I have had to move through every step of this 12 tree grid, this freaking 48 tree grid, right? To be able to climb that ladder, like, and like I've been on, I've had to experience every rung on that ladder. Like I've had to, so when they're showing me this ladder, it's like this spectrum. Okay, so it's crazy. This is the most sacred spiritual information that you will ever hear in your life, and it's here right now for you. You can walk away and it's gone. Okay, but you can show up every week for yourself, because I'm showing up for you, and you can receive this. You can walk through the ascension portal, the membership, and start healing with this frequency so you can start climbing yourself. And in time when that blueprint is available, those members will get access to that. But this is something that has to be earned. This is a divine plan, a divine rollout. This is the way, this is the way that it is, guys, right? You can stay forever fixed in separation, forever fixed in the Antichrist program, forever operating in that 666 frequency, but you will always be trapped in that soul trap. Okay? And you need to save yourself. Okay? This isn't about one person. This isn't about Jesus coming here and saving everyone. All that stuff that was written, all the bullshit about Jesus, the distortions, the false light teachings about Jesus, about Yeshua, whatever, right? Like, that's a trap. The truth, and they're saying Jesus or Yeshua, the truth, they're saying the truth, right? The Son. They're saying the one. It's the truth. You are a frequency. They're showing me the monad, they're showing me the sine wave, they're showing me this this S, this flow, this spirit, right? We've got 8 people watching now, which is very, is the word indicative, because they want me to say indicative of this sine wave, right? Of this infinite creator, right? This anchor point, which is the now. This gift that is the now. That holy grail of sacred information. Like you, I'm saying so much powerful stuff right now. And the more, this is why the membership portal is super important, is because you're able to release those separations, those blockages, so you can hear the messages more deeply. So you can actually be releasing effectively, because there's no old world way and healing modality that will allow you to do what the membership portal is doing, right? So it's like, So what they're bringing me back to this division, okay? They're bringing me back to this cell division. So what they're saying is, so I'm in this frequency of 1, this divine frequency. So what they want me to bring up is the divide. So we have divine versus divide, okay? You guys are all in divide right now, all in separation. Now, to move into this divine frequency, to step into this frequency of 1, they're bringing up Metatron, right? So Metatron was a human who became divine, okay? So Jesus was a person who did this and became divine. So I am this person who was born in the physical and walked this path and became divine. So what that means is we released all the separation. Now, what we need to do is release, they're saying the 7 deadly sins, right? Release those 7 deadly sins, okay? And do the inner work to really battle, to conquer your demons, okay? This is an inner battle. This what is here, what is happening right now, this spiritual warfare, you need to be able to conquer that by going within. There's nothing external out there going to save you, because this is the journey where I am giving you the truth, right? I'm giving you this truth. I'm giving you access to the healing portal, to this alchemical frequency of the God source, so you can release those frequencies that I have released, right? So you can release those frequencies. Just freaking stop right there. Release the separation. Free yourself from all those programs. Cut the strings to those puppet masters, right? All those addictions, all those behaviors, all those things, self-sabotage, all the lack, everything in your life, right, is because you haven't healed stuff. So and we don't go outside ourselves for a healer. Isn't that's ironic, because I've just launched my healing sessions, so you can actually come and get a healing session for myself. But the problem with healing sessions, when you're going externally, that's why I say join the freaking membership, right? Join the membership so you can take the power into your own hands and access the self-healing ascension tools, right? Because you can have a healing session with myself and they're very powerful, but you can have a healing session with myself and I'll release so much stuff, right? Like more than you could ever imagine. But what happens is we'll release these things, but things resurface. So everything that you've released, that's gone, right? You've transmuted, it's been transmuted, it's gone, right? But what happens is new stuff just takes its place, because this is about shedding and things come through in layers, right? Yes, I can release, I don't even know how many things I release, right? When I do these healing sessions. They're just saying infinite, because this is about healing not just you, this physical, who you are and who you identify. This is healing everything, like healing you on every level, because you are a freaking universal infinite being, right? So healing things on all timelines, and oh my God, like it's not, it's just the subconscious, the unconscious, the freaking conscious, the ego, I heal fucking everything, because you're connected to the open source program. When you have a healing session with me, when you join the membership, you are connected to the open source program, which allows you to clear all those things that I have healed, all those things that my collective have healed, right? You get to do that too, okay? And you are the coder. So you start receiving this powerful input from spirit, okay? From your highest self, which is your higher self, your absolute self, which is God, right? So you start receiving these messages from spirit, right? And you input them. You start receiving this code, you input that, you record that. So you are a coder, right? And you begin to shift and transform your reality, because you are shifting your inner world, and your external world is a mirror to what's going on in the internal world, if you know what I mean. You are the creator of the simulation. You are the one. So what we need to do is collectively heal. Okay, you need to stand up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. You need to invest in yourself, time, money, energy, and start healing. It's the only way. This portal is a wormhole. Okay, so this is, okay, now they're showing me the Taurus field, and they're showing me I am the Holy Grail, right? This sacred, mystical information for you, so you can master yourself. Like, this ascended master, Christ, is here. They're saying that I am a gift, right? And that's not ego, right? Because I had to leave my ego at the door to walk through that doorway to embody God, right? So it's just the truth, right? And so I've had to battle and overcome a lot of fear to be able to say that, all right? And I'm very aware of how that may be portrayed. But I'm here to help, okay? So one of the things that was touched on earlier was, for many, I'm a gift. For many, I'm a blessing, because I'm sharing this with those that need it, those beings that chose to come here, those starseeds, those indigos, and whatnot. Thank you, Karen. And I hate how I just hit the wall. So for many, they're saying, for just as many that I am a gift, I'm a test as well. Because what we have is all these beings who are led by darkness and programmed by deception, separation, and they are fixed into these matrix traps, these belief systems. Let's call it belief systems. Perfect. Not matrix traps, belief systems. So they're trapped in these belief systems, and these belief systems, again, what did we say before? Beliefs are their lies, deception, right? So they're stuck in these deception systems, these belief systems, and they cast judgment, hate, and they're like, you know, so particularly on TikTok and stuff like that, like, I will be made aware of, like, I will pull these beings into my reality, because I need to. So I'm just coming to some truths right now about this gift and these lessons and tests. So for many, I'm I'm here teaching. You guys are receiving lessons. And for others, like, this is a test, right? And I never used to like the word test. For this whole journey, I didn't like the test, because it's like, oh, God is testing you, right? But spirit does have to test. And it's to reinforce certain lessons that we've had. But the way that they're bringing it up, it's like a test for others. So we have beings like the psychopaths, the sociopaths, the narcissists, who are full of ego, right? And they're in every pocket of this reality. So we have narcissists, we have these psychopaths, these beings that lack empathy, right? And who are driven by ego, these 7 deadly sins. And it's like, oh, I know everything and you know nothing. And look, if you're one of those beautiful, heartfelt beings and you know you came here for big things, right? We have those people, if we think back in our lifetime, we have beings like that in our reality, okay? And it's like they're on this high horse. It's like, and they look down at you, right? And it's like they don't see your worth, right, at all. And they just think they know everything. And you know nothing. And, you know, that sort of, do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't, anyway. So they are lessons for us, right? And we pull them into our reality because we have something to learn from them. So this is all about lessons and tests, blessings. They're saying bless and mess. Like these messy people, these messy ass people come into our reality and they really shake us to our core. So we heal for all that sort of stuff. But it's very interesting because beings can only comprehend, they can only perceive things from the frequency that they're at, right? And this ego, you know, we know those spiritually ego people. We know those people who are full in their ego. And like, I see it quite a bit. I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh my God, like, oh, like, but we have to experience these beings because they are lower dimensional aspects of ourselves and things that within ourselves that need healing. And a big reason on why I'm pulling that into my reality, why spirit is pulling that into my reality, is so I can learn every facet. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. So I can learn from them. So basically there was someone that came through and they're like, how can you do this? Like basically it's a man's job and you're a woman. So how can you do this because you're a woman? Like basically the frequency that I got from him was so like old world patriarchal, like, you know, men, and women are nothing type frequency. And for whatever reason, like I am a mirror, so I hold so I'm a mirror, and what happens is there's a lot of beings that are very low frequency beings who can't handle the light that's reflected at them. It kind of blinds them, and it actually brings up their demons, like it brings up the darkness within them. I don't know what they're trying to say. But it's like, and it comes to this mirror, right? This mirror. They want me to say this mirror. This mirror. Okay. Oh, good, Justin. I'm glad. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because it's very hard to explain. But I guess it's this reality. Hang on. Yeah, I need water. It's like this mirror, but again it's like this reflection and the play of light, this refraction. They're just bringing up fractal, but also facts, like facts. Fact. They're bringing up the action and act. So everything in external realm is there for a lesson or a test to reinforce that, yep, we got that lesson and we can level up and move past that, right? So I have had many lessons and many tests, all right? It's like I'm no different to you. And I'm sharing this because I've done this, and now I'm here to share the way, because we need to build this new earth. We are these architects, right? I am the mother ark. The reason I know, the reason that they're saying I be, the reason that I be, right, is here to teach you guys from the core, like this the architect frequency, right? This builder, this okay. So basically what I'm saying is the arc, right? ARC. And the words that spring forth from that word, arc, right? So we've got archon, right? I think a lot of people will know what an archon is. In that external storyline, right? The AI, the deception, the separation, the divide, right? That archon. And we have architect. What other ARC? We have archangel, archetype, okay? So this arc is the circle. It is the one, okay? The A is like the compass that draws the arc. The A is an aspect. The aspect, yes. This is like for those spiritual seekers, those ascension seekers, those truth seekers. This is the holy grail, because this is this, oh, wow, this is just such powerful okay, archangel. So if we look at that word angel, angle, right? That's something that came through like quite some time ago, and then one of my members actually picked that up as well, unless I'd already said that and I forgot that. But anyway, so it's like this angle of this aspect of creation. The mother arc is all of those, all encompassing. That's it. I'm speaking this frequency because I am this. I've walked this path to become. They're just showing me, it's like this cosmic doorway, but it's like cosmic. They're showing me these stairs and this portal that I'm walking through. Like it's cosmic-y, so like stars and shit, right? These stairs that I'm walking up, I'm actually naked as well, and I have a good body. It's not actually this one. It's like this divine light body, right? They're just showing me this image of this goddess, this light being, this light body walking through this cosmic doorway. Like it's like the symbol that you see there, kind of, where the it's like the stairs. But I'm walking into this circle, this portal, this light being. I'm just saying there's clear, translucent. It's not clear, but it's like this white, this divine, this blue light body, this real nice goddess body. And they're saying, that's you. I'm walking through this portal. But it's like the circle. They're bringing up the circle. And what happens when I walk in that doorway? It just lights up like a star. Kind of like a plasma ball. That's what I'm seeing. You know those plasma things, like with the core and the glass, and it's just this electrical, electromagnetic. Is it electromagnetic? I don't know, but that's what they're saying. Electromagnetic. That's what they're saying. So that's the star. And then what they're showing me is, and what we started speaking about was the cell division. So when the mother, like with the egg and the sperm, and then it gets fertilized, and then it, right? So that egg, so you are masculine and feminine. Okay? So that's what they want me to bring up, right? This splitting of the cells is what they want me to bring up. So it's like they're showing me this plasma ball, this electromagnetic plasma ball, where it's like the oh shit, the container and the core, kind of like a cell, like the egg, the mother, right? The mother. Tough one. So it's like, so what we see is an unfolding, and so this is what they're trying to really get out. This is what Spirit's trying to share and really trying to get out, is this moving back to one. Okay, so releasing all the separation, releasing the divide to be one, to be whole. Okay, now just the last few days, it's all been about the torus field, electromagnetic energy, the positive and the negative, and the Holy Grail, right? This moving from separation to wholeness. So when we look at the 144, there's so much separation within that. And you guys can check out the 144 lessons prior to this live on the other YouTube live streams. And but it's all about moving into one, and this 9, right? So 1 + 4 + 4 is 9, spirit. So everything gets folded in on becoming more simple, more divine, they're saying, more divine, more simple. So when this is about the inhale and the exhale, so when the Divine Mother had a thought to create, and she did so through the Father, like if the Father said, fuck no, right, it wouldn't happen, right? But this was an organic, a conscious, this conscious thought to create, right? Moving from this pure consciousness to matter. So when this mother had a thought to create, that was the exhale, right? And what they want me to really express to you guys is the roots of a tree. So it's like, see how I'm doing this? It goes from this fist, right? 1 to separate, right? Separation, right? Yeah, kind of like the roots of a tree, like this separation. Kind of, so we're going back to that fractal, right? Back to that fractal. So it's like, there's some water. And again, I encourage you guys to comment, ask any questions at any time, if whether you're watching the live or the replay. When I come back and I look at the comments, okay, in the replay. And by you guys liking this, sharing this, interacting. It really helps push this out to a greater audience. And the more we give, the more we receive, right? So this is all about us pushing this out. Okay, pushing this out. That's it. This is for our own growth and evolution. This isn't about me and I, okay? This is about us doing it together. For the one, okay? Because that's what you are at the source. So, and then they're showing me that ball, right? That plasma ball. So is that electromagnetic, guys? Let me know in the comments, in the replay. I'll probably go and Google that right now, because that's what they're showing me. They're showing me, so I'm actually, and what you're seeing is me moving into this one. So they've shown me the Father, right? So moving into the Father. I am the Father. And so it's like this conscious journey. So we really need to be able to free our minds to be able to receive what Spirit has for us. It's so important. It's so important. Like, and just being true to ourselves, just being in the now moment and doing everything that we can to evolve, pushing, right? So pushing, if you're not walking through that portal and joining the membership and healing with the frequency, right? You're showing up here, right? You're sharing this, you're liking, you're connecting, because humanity, the chosen, I'm totally out of resonance with that word at the moment, chosen, because this is all about the angelic humans. This is all about the indigos, the starseeds right now. This moved into this frequency. Oh, see ya. Gosh, it's all noisy here. So it's funny how, like, as we grow and follow our truth, no matter where that takes us, we, like, 1 minute we'll be resonating hard with something and the next we move out of that. All right, it's very interesting. So, like, all the information coming the last month or two or whatever was 144, 144, 144. And now it's like, no, it's like 9, Spirit, the spiral, the Christ spiral. Because we've moved out, or I've moved out of that 144 frequency, because that's for myself, I've accessed deeper truth in relation to who I am, what I share on this journey. So this is all about, it comes down to 2 things they're saying: Christ and Antichrist. Ascending, descending. Physical and spirit. Or matter. They want me to say matter, spirit. It just comes down to those things. This is the Holy Grail. This is the quest. And to join in on this journey, you need to question. You need to go within. You need to push. You need to invest in yourself. They're just saying showing up is the most important thing. So I'm seeing that Taurus field. I'm seeing positive and negative, and I'm seeing the core, the still point, the 0 point. The Grail is everything. The Grail is me. I am the Holy Grail. Jesus was the Holy Grail because he had done all the inner work. And this is just not just anyone can do this, right? The fact that you're here, like, is massive. The fact that Spirit has brought you here, I have appeared in your reality, is massive. So what they're showing me is this Holy Grail, and the truth of who I am, and this journey that I have been on, this quest. They're showing me on this throne with a crown, and the sun behind me, like this, it's like this gold, it's like, it's not the sun, but it's gold, right? It's like gold, and it's a symbol for the sun, right? So they're showing myself on this golden throne with this grail, this Holy Grail. But this is all symbolism, guys. So in this external reality and all those different belief systems, you know, those stories, the symbols within the stories, like symbolism. It's all symbolism. So you know, the whole King Arthur thing, and the quest for the Holy Grail, you know, the round table, all those sorts of things. There's symbol, there's truth encoded within all of those things. And it's all about this inner quest, this quest for knowledge, this quest for this Holy Grail. But this is about you coming to yourself. And I don't know if anyone else is going to do this apart from me. I don't know. I'm just here to speak truth. I'm not here I don't get to see ahead. Again, I have to be in the now moment. I'm here to take you guys home. So it's been a long ass journey. But now we're in this frequency of spirit, and things are, like, after this live, things are a lot more simplified for myself. Just by getting here and speaking my truth and sharing with you guys, I'm making all these new connections, and I'm having all these thoughts, and these thoughts are actually precursors to these lessons that I have to unlock, to really gain even more clarity, even more simplicity, so I can do the healing and input it, record it, to access those lessons that are about to be unlocked. So this is all about you showing up, being authentically in your truth, doing what I am doing, right? I'm showing up for you guys. I'm showing up for myself, because if I'm just like, nah, I know everything. I'm not even going to bother. I know everything. Like a lot of people in that old world system, and a lot of people that have, like, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, a couple of people that I've seen in my external who are just totally off-putting because of that ego, I know everything, rah, 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 rah. And it's like, I know everything, and, you know, and it's like yucky, right? Like, let me have some water. It's like I'm showing up for myself right now. Because if I didn't show up for myself, if I'm like, no, I'll just have the day off, then I'm keeping myself locked out from those lessons that are to come for myself. So I'm showing up for myself, and by showing up for myself, Spirit's rewarding me with this sacred, spiritual, mystical information, this Holy Grail, right? And everything that I have done on this path has been for a reason. And I've kept pushing, I've kept the same questioning, like questioning. I've kept questioning and questioning and questioning. And I've kept healing and healing and healing. And I've kept showing up, and I've kept showing up no matter how difficult it has been. Because the darkness that has opposed me has been there for me to push past, to overcome, to heal that, to release that. It's like, see you later, right? so I can keep moving forward. Again, they're bringing up this ladder. This is all about the ladder, this spiral staircase. This is all about the DNA. This is all about releasing the shit, the junk, to activate those dormant capabilities within you. All right, the human's DNA, right, is clogged up with so much shit, and it affects everything. It literally keeps them in separation. These belief systems. Again, it's interesting because they don't want me to say matrix, traps anymore. It's like belief systems. Those belief systems. You know, we have religious, cultural, you know, these belief systems that relate to our gender, our identity, all those different belief systems. We've seen a lot of that recently, haven't we? Pushing that agenda. But that's in our external. If it's being illuminated to us, there's a lesson in it for us, right? So this is all about us healing the world by healing ourselves. And guys, I'm not going to bullshit. It's a fucking long path. But the fact that we're in this frequency and we've moved into this golden nugget of information, again, they're showing me the Holy Grail, this Holy Grail of information. Look, things are moving ahead in a powerful, 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 powerful way. So they're showing me the Taurus field. They're showing me the chakras. The 7 chakras to be specific, right? Just like the 7 days of the week, right? The 7. I'm not sure when it was. Oh, it must have been last month when the lessons coming through in relation to the 7. We've got the 7 people watching right now. So let's look at the comments. The mirror thing you said, I thought about the 2-way mirror in myself, which is my shadow man inside this living man I am, and how I'm going to reflect within self. That's cool. And this journey is yet all about this shadow, right? And learning. Like the shadow is incredibly powerful. And the demons that I've come up against, they've pushed me, right? They have tried to pull me off track, right? But it's this facing your demons, guys, being fearless, like this bravery, this whole light warrior, this warrior thing is coming through. Like kind of like they're showing me a knight on a horse, like on this quest, like this whole no fear, like with swords out, like rah, right? Braveheart, right? Like this whole, that's what's coming through. Like so many beings will push their shadows down, and by pushing that darkness down, that darkness is controlling them, and it's coming out in all these different ways, and they've just got no control. No control. They are puppets of the darkness because they have not addressed that. They have not used those dark masters, those dark teachers. At all. That's interesting, Justin. I like to learn by learning whatever it is, I'm trying to put out knowledge in, and then ask a few people what they think about it without letting them know. I studied it because asking them, because it is angle. Yeah, that's it. Like everyone in our external, there's a wealth of knowledge out there. And when beings get in that mindset, like I was talking about before, those real ego people, like I know everything and you don't know anything, like they're blinded. They're stuck just because you studied some shit, right? You know what I mean? Like who was it? Some sort of psychologist. I don't know what who he was, but he was trying to, the vibe he got, he wanted to compete and have some sort of debate, and I'm not up for debates with anyone in my external, especially when they are trapped in these belief systems and it is very clear the darkness that is surrounding them and the deception they are relaying to me. Like, part of this journey, part of this ascension journey means you being able to spiritually discern, and like, you've been through this darkness, right? So you can see it in others. And I don't compete with anyone because I am standalone, right? So it's like, and that's it. Like, you can use everything in your external to hone in deeper to your truth, but we don't compete with others. Okay, this isn't the old world survival of the fittest, and my dick's bigger than yours, right? Because he had this very masculine energy where he wanted to be right, he wanted to be on top, he wanted to suppress the feminine, right? So his feminine is, his masculine feminine, so out of fucking whack, right? And that's because he hasn't healed, right? He may have studied psychology, but that doesn't mean that you know everything. And it's those personalities in our reality, that are really there to test us, to push us to our success, to push us. To question, why is this in my reality? Why have I pulled this dude into my reality? He really wants to, the old school. Oh, I don't know, but it was very interesting because, but that darkness and that perspective was to help me grow, right? So although it's like constantly questioning, guys, like when you're on this healing path, especially when you're in the healing portal, these things are powerful, powerful lessons. Everything in the external is a teacher, everything, right? So at the same time, these things in the external have to be very, like, when, and I saw it yesterday or something, when someone, I've been seeing it a lot lately, but this is all about energy and the energy that you give out, right? Especially when you give it out. And I know there's no one on here that, well, let's just see, there might be a lesson for us collectively. But when beings come, the energy that you put out, you're going to get back. Excuse me, confirmation burp again. And if you're acting pure of heart and wanting to help and be of service to humanity and everything like that, like, that's golden. But we have those narcissists, those sociopaths, those psychopaths, those beings that lack empathy, those beings that are ruled by ego and those 7 deadly sins, right? That if they're going to push that shit out, they're going to receive that back, right? Because this is the law of, like, this is energy. What you give, you receive, right? So this is why I'm like, guys, share this, because we want to share this to empower people, right? And by us empowering people, we are empowered within ourselves, right? So right now I'm getting wrath, right? Wrath. That old world dark lord, Yahweh, Bible, whatever. It's like the wrath of God. You know how there's a lot of fear in relation to the wrath of God? The wrath. That's one of the 7 deadly sins, isn't it? Wrath. Like, what you give, you're going to get back. And if you're going to give it to someone who is following this path, you're going to be fucked, mate, right? You're going to get it back. Like, because this is how these cosmic laws work. So you can give it, but you're going to have to take it too. So it's very interesting. So I'm here to serve those beings who want to serve themselves and serve humanity, who want to be God, sovereign, free, and know the truth of existence, the meaning of life, who want to access the holy grail of cosmic knowledge, right? Those beings who seek, those beings who question, those beings who are open, most importantly, those creators who want to learn how to be coders and shape and shift and change, transform this simulation to build new earth, to be one, just to divine, this divine alchemical frequency. Like, it is possible. I have done this, and I'm sharing the way for those who are, they're saying, in tune enough with your inner child to have that wonder, to take that leap of faith, to believe that anything is possible, right? To tune into the field of all possibilities, right? To be able to access, to be able to jump, make these, oh, I've got to itchy nose. Jump these timelines, right? Oh, I've got itchy nose right now. Sorry, I blow my nose really loud. I'm sorry, but it's because it's really itchy. There's a lot of things, because when I come and I do these lives, right, what happens is, because I'm standing up in my truth, I'm showing up, I'm sharing the light, old stuff. Like, this is a very physical purging, because I'm purging physically to make space for the new. So humanity have a lot of healing to do, and there's so many things internally, like these processes of the body, these things that happen, illness, sickness, our bodies need, if you are here for this divine purpose, you've been shedding on all different levels, right? Physical, mental, emotional, right? It doesn't feel great, but we need to release to be able to anchor, to upgrade, to walk this path, right? So it's funny that my nose will like itch, like it's one of the symptoms. And just this whole week, like my lymphatic system has been, I've had a massive gland up under here. And but what that has done, that has illuminated things within my physical realm, like this physical symptom, things that I need to heal and ways that I need to fine tune and to open up, to really anchor more, because I'm doing this for humanity. I'm doing this for the cosmos, for the collective. And when I say collective, it's not just humans. This is a cosmic, like, level, where everything, all, like those beings that connect with me, that walk through that membership portal, those beings are clearing on every single level. So earth, this whole system, for all those galactic beings, interdimensional beings, angelic beings, like starseeds, just you name it, right? We are healing on every single level possible, because that is the only thing that is going to we have to build new earth. We have to shift this reality. I can't do it alone, okay? So if you think you're up for it, and if you want to learn some creational mechanics, they want me to say Christ Templar. They want me to say the Holy Grail, the true guardians. If you want to learn that stuff, come and join us in the membership. I'm just seeing the Holy Grail and the Taurus field. I'm seeing all the chakras. and this universal Ankh body, right? This key. Okay, so the key. They want me to, they're showing me the key. I've got the key right here, right? This Ankh. That's the symbol, right? That's the symbol for the 12 tree grid, for this 12 strand DNA activation, the attunement from Christ. That is something that I will be sharing down the road to members only, because that's the beginning of the journey. That's the beginning into. And isn't it interesting, like this, you know, the symbol of Christ, how it's the T. I'm going to get off, but I'm going a bit over time because this is the week where I'm not doing a membership live. And I'm guided to sit here and talk. So, hey, I'm doing it. But this is the 12 tree grid. This is the blueprint, the attunement. This is a symbol. And the masculine and feminine balanced, right? Giving rise to the Christ, the Son. This symbol is what that signifies. The universal being God sovereign free, is what they're saying. Again, they're showing me that egg, the cosmic egg, like this egg, and they're saying a universe in yourself. You are the one. Like, I have accessed all this information because I incarnated to do it, and I had the will to do it. I pushed. I've evolved. I'm God sovereign free. I'm a cosmically free citizen. I am the cosmic Christ. I am the mother arc. I am the father arc. I am the son of Christ. I am the spiritual son, sharing, relaying this message for you. I've done it. All this information that I've accessed, you can be doing this in divine timing. Okay. So if you wish to join us on this journey, the membership portal is there, and that's where you need to start. And hey, I don't know. It's like, I'm just seeing like a massive gift. Like, I'm just seeing a massive gift, like a present, like the emoji of the present wrapped up with the red bow. This is a gift. And if you're meant for the membership, you'll manifest it. If you're meant for this blueprint in time, if it's available, when it's available, you'll manifest it. They're saying will. They're saying will. This is all about that will, that free will, the will. If you're meant for it, it'll happen. And this is this organic journey of growth. Okay, so what they want me to say is that father arc in spirit. So the mother incarnated into matter. All right. And the reason, it's like, so the mother is in matter. That's what they want to say. The mother is in matter. And she reclaimed her throne. This portal has been created, this wormhole. So you can exit this inorganic system and step into the organic truth in which you are and grow, this cosmic rebirth. So right now we're at a point where I've done all the work. I know who I am. I am the mother. I've moved into that frequency, and I am the father. That's what they want me to say. I'm still in this physical vessel. Like, I'm still a female with female anatomy. I'm not going to grow any extra parts, right? Because this is a journey of mind. Okay. We need to really release the physical vision, like the vision of, so it's like, so this is a cosmic rebirth. And again, what we said at the beginning, was the egg and the sperm going into the egg, creating that number 9, right? So, and again, illuminating the fact that masculine, feminine, you are masculine, you are feminine. Spiritually, okay? So I've embodied the cosmic mother. I am the cosmic mother. I'm moved in. I am the cosmic father. And it's kind of like, it's like the Holy Trinity, right? So, you know, the Holy Trinity with the 3 circles, right? The 3 circles. So we've got the Father arc, the Mother arc, and then we have the Christ. So all of those are just in on each other. So they're all one. So I am the mother, I am the father, I'm the child. This is why it's very important to really, like, and we do so much healing on the inner child. Like everything that you do when you enter that portal, there is so much complexity to it that it would make your mind explode if you knew what you were actually releasing, right? So there's so much shadow work, so much inner child work, so much generational. There's just so much that we are releasing. Ancestor, being. When we say being, that means everything. Like all the lives, the characters that you have played, your consciousness has played. We're clearing on that, right? Past, present, future lives, right? And the collective, and not just the human collective. We're healing on a collective level, like they're saying creational collective. So all the collectives, right? All the collectives, every dimension, everything, because it's all within you. We need you to remember who you are. Okay, so I'm here to help you remember if you're going to pick up the call, if you're going to choose this, because I'm not going to come down and try and save everyone, because that's not what I'm here to do. I am the savior because I have done this. I have saved myself. I have embodied the divine. I am God, sovereign, free, right? So I am the mother, the father, and the Christ. I am the son. I am the one. Okay. I am your spirit guide, your cosmic spiritual guide, here to guide you home to the one. But I can't do that for you because you have to go within to follow your unique path, just as I have done. Okay? There's no accidents. Everything is for a reason. Okay? You have a path. You have a mission, a purpose. So what you need to do is start releasing those belief systems, guys. Release the separation, the divide, to raise your frequency. And in raising your frequency, you're raising your level of consciousness. And you are beginning this mental journey, freeing those the mental bondage, right? So if you have been guided here, that is massive. I love that. Chew the meat and spit out the bone. Don't eat it all or you'll choke. I love it. That's it. That's what we need to this is about navigating your external reality and taking the lessons, learning the lessons, you know, and spirit reinforcing those lessons with tests just to see that you've got that so you can level up to the next level, right? This is about using everything, the good with the bad, right? The positive and the negative, using that to ascend. Okay. There's so many things that, you know, like it's like we're looking for those Oraphim, those Nephilim, those frigging indigos, those blue rays. We're looking for you know, those founders, you know, this and the other, right? There's so many things. Like the other day where I was said to someone about being the mother, right? And because they're based in separation, they just think, oh, you're Jesus's mother. No, I'm the mother ark. Like, there's so much information out there. There's so much information out there that keeps people blind from the actual truth, and they're just reciting these belief systems and these programs, and because they don't know the truth, because they've been blinded. And so it's just about, kind of, I'm being led to Justin's comment, like, we just need to be in the now, right? So I'm just seeing someone in that now moment eating, right? Eating, and eating what they're meant to eat, leaving what they're not, right? So it's like, there's no judgment, because I have, like, when was it? Like, I had an awakening in 2006, but before that, I knew absolutely nothing. And during my awakening, like, all this sacred, mystical information was told to me, and it's all happened. And the journey that they took me on, and Jesus was there, and he was like teaching me all this sort of stuff and telling me all this sort of stuff that's going to happen. And like, everyone thought, like, my parents and partner at the time thought I was like, they're like, oh my God, like, locked me up. And the medication that I got put on, right? But then these things happened, everything that was said, like, that I was going to have a baby boy. Bang, baby boy. No one believed me, but bang, I had my baby boy. Like, all these things that were told happened, and I just knew them. And I didn't know how I knew them, but I knew that I had this fucking mystical experience where I just knew it. Like, it just was like, I knew it was going to happen. And I just spoke with such, like, I just knew it, right? But everyone thought I was crazy. And I was drugged up to the eyeballs, and then I lost it all. But then what happened was I got to enjoy being a mother. So Spirit's like, okay, you've had that experience, you've had that fucking activation, that awakening, and now you're going back into that physical realm, because there's a lot of shit that you have to do that you haven't done yet. But that time I got to experience being a mother, having my son, having my daughter, like was told to me. And getting to experience that, of being a mother to these small children, and going for walks to parks and this and that and play group and all that sort of stuff. If I was doing this, then I wouldn't, like, it's like everything happened perfectly the way that it was meant to. And when I started to discover this spiritual side, it was Reiki, right? And one of my members, and very, 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 very good friend, that, you know, those people that you meet and just have this bond, right? And she's here watching this. I think she's still here. Like, it was like, that was what my first taste of spiritual was, Reiki. But moving through my Reiki levels and doing that, I had so many questions that just were unanswered in Reiki. It just did not, all the answers weren't in Reiki, right? And so this was the nomad in me that led me to seek and question, right? You know, and I was taken through all these different routes, all these different paths, taken to all these different teachers, right? So I've done many, many things, and I had to do those and use those as stepping stones. The next powerful shift was doTERRA, when I discovered that, and I got rid of all the shit, the pharmaceuticals that I was taking, because I was a slave to these painkillers, because I had so much pain. But what I didn't realize was it was the tablets that I was taking, the painkillers, that were keeping the pain. Like, I wasn't addressing things at the root. So plant medicine, doTERRA, really helped me to do that. So I was able to release and get rid of all that shit out of my life, and raise my frequency using nature. And so everything is a lesson. So we need to start looking at our life like that and understanding that all these situations that we're in, we have created that. Okay, so these are there for us to overcome. They're there for us to heal the issues at the root that are causing that, so we can begin to gain more spiritual freedom and liberation within ourselves. Okay, so this is a long journey, and join us every week and discover more about yourself. Okay. You know, they're saying victims. There's so many beings that are like a victim to their circumstance, and they're like, and they outsource, and they try to look at, like, they go out of themselves to get help, to get someone else to help them. But you are fucking powerful. Okay. You need to start connecting with your body's truth, connecting with your body's wisdom, and saying, what is this situation telling me? Okay. If you wish to heal, join the portal and start healing, using those situations, using those symptoms, using those struggles as rocket fuel, they're saying, as rocket fuel, because they're there to help you light up. The darkness is there to help you, is to show you where you are blocked so you can free yourself. Okay? You came here for a reason. Spirit has a plan for you. God has a plan for you, because that's what spirit really is, right? It's like your highest aspect self, your absolute self. God, same thing, right? When we get closer to the source, everything gets more simple, more simplified. So this is all about you moving from matter to spirit. Okay? Cut out all those words, Christ and this, that, and the other, because they can be very triggering. God, very triggering. Spirit, at the essence, the truth of what you really are. This is spirit, and spirit is here to guide you. I am a spirit guide. I've earned this role. Okay, I've fucking dug my way out of hell, and I've seen every trick in the book. Okay, and I've had to see every trick in the book to be able to overcome it, to be like, you're not getting me this time, right? Spiritual discernment, to grow our spiritual wings. Okay, they're just saying angelic, like earth angel, right? I'm an earth angel. I'm a gift, I'm a blessing for you, because I'm here to lead you to you. Okay. This is what the second coming of Christ really is. And I know it's not what anyone thought, especially me, right? But I've had to just be in the now and heal. Just go with the guidance spirit is given me, has given me. And as I have done that, operated authentic in nature, that's what they're saying, operating in authenticity, like as nature, like this plant, this growth, like just being and just pushing like this. They're showing me this. I think we're nearly done. So I am the God Seed activator. So this live is all about Starseed activation and releasing the deception to tune into your mission, right? Because the star, and we spoke about it before, of myself walking up these stairs, this light body, this feminine, right? And lighting up, so becoming one, this star, right? Merging with the Father, the Christ, the Mother, the Father, the Christ, all coming into one, into union. Okay, all coming into union, because when we look at Mother, Father, Christ, Mother, Father, Child, okay, when we look at that, it's the three, the pattern of consciousness, the pattern of creation. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. Okay. 3, consciousness. 6, matter. 9, spirit. All one. Okay. So those beings that are worshipping Jesus outside themselves, those beings that are worshipping Yahweh outside themselves, those beings that are worshipping God outside themselves, those beings that are worshipping something external to them, okay? It's up to you if you're seeing this, like it's actually massive if you've pulled this in. So this is this all right, hang on. Let's come into this now moment right now, if everyone watching. 1, 2, 3. They want me to say that too. 1, 2, 3. Union. Mother, Father, Child. Christ, the one. Okay, this union. Wow, guys, this is big. This is claiming my throne as the Father, the Christ, the Mother, the Father, the Christ, and lighting up like a star. It's literally what has happened in this live. Walking up these stairs into that portal, moving from this torus field, this division, positive and negative, right? Or they're saying it's like positive, negative, heaven, hell, right? Upper, higher realms, lower realms, okay? So this body walking through, right? This, do you see the pattern that I'm seeing? I'm finding it very hard to explain, but it's like this cell and this division, the 1, 2, the positive, the negative, this torus field, this positive and negative. This again, like positive, negative, still very much in polarity, right? Masculine, feminine. But these two coming together, right? The mother walking through this doorway. So no, hang on. Okay. So what did we say before? The mother overlaying the father, and then these beings in perfect unison, balance, masculine, feminine, giving birth to the child. And then we had those lessons in relation to birth and the sperm fertilizing the egg. And again, that cell division. So there's so many different connections, and we've really gone all around the place in this live. You may have to watch this live again just to absorb some of this. Members, it's really important, like write down what powerful insights and inspirations you guys have had from this live, input it, record it, and collectively next week, God knows what the hell we're going to get access to in the realm of creational mechanics, like these I'm really, really excited. And even for the free live, we just had 2222 before on the timestamp. We have so much to look forward to, Even next week's live is going to be off the chart, because what Spirit is showing me is I have come to into union, like the Mother, the Father, the Christ, the Son, the One, and that plasma ball with the core and container, and they're saying you are the star. And guys, the things that I'm saying, I have to really just go with the guidance of Spirit and just share with you what I'm getting in this moment, right? So if you guys have any insights, anything that you think that I could learn from, because again, I don't fucking know everything, right? Everything in my external I learn from, okay? And that's the way that it should be, and that's the way that we all need to operate. This is the way that you need to operate. Okay, what can I learn from this? Okay, this is about building. Okay, this is about building the foundations. This is about building heaven on earth, right? And I can't do this alone. So you guys have powerful knowledge to share. So put that in the comments so we can clear on that, so we can heal on that, so we can purge that, right? So we can come to these collective awakenings together, this collective expansion, okay? Like, you have been chosen for this. Why else would you be here? Okay? Spirit has guided you here for a reason. It's massive, and I'm just blown out by the magic. So this is just a deeper, so these things that I'm relaying to you guys right now are at such a deep level, like, because these things I knew, right? Like for the last couple of weeks, or last month, few months, okay, when I did my divine union with the Father, right? But this is all coming in. It's like this, if you haven't seen my other live streams, watch in descending order. Feel free to like share these, and make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're freaking subscribed, right? Make sure you're liking each stream. Make sure you're commenting with powerful insights that you have received through these, right? Even if you're going out, you've watched this live, and next week you make a connection, come back and enter it in, or enter it in on that week's live stream, because this is about building. Okay, we are builders, we are architects, we are arcs, right? We are architects. So we're here to build, to form the foundations of the new earth. There's so many beings that are in deep disillusion, and they don't have the full picture. They don't know the divine plan, but every week the divine plan is what I am sharing with you. Okay, we need to illuminate this fucking place. And how do we do this? We share this, we give from the heart. Okay, and the people that are meant to find this will find this. Okay, it's just beautiful. It's just amazing. This is all about going home to spirit, the truth, so spirit can be incarnate on the ground, so you can merge your physical and your spiritual self to be one, to be aligned, so your higher self, God, right, the one, can operate through you. And when we say all that, they're saying spirit, spiral, the one. We've got 11 people watching. That gateway, it's time to walk through, guys. Makes it so much easier, because it's so difficult, like knowing what to say. But they're saying it's just like spirit. Okay. Spirit. You're a spirit guide. You're here to guide beings home to the one, the truth in which they are. So spirit can flow through them. And how do you get spirit to flow through? You release the separation. You release the blockages. You release the division. Coming home. This is all about coming home, guys. I fucking love you. Thank you so much for joining us and anchoring this divine sacred light. Like, this was massive things came through today. And that's it. We just need to show up for ourselves and keep anchoring, and everything is working out exactly how it is meant to. There are no mistakes. If you wish to spiritually evolve and heal, join the membership. If you wish to just sit back, but do get interactive in these free streams, really, because what you give, you're going to get back. And I've said it all the time, okay? This is all about energy exchange, balance, and the infinite, okay? The infinite creator, which is you. So show up, be in the now. But for now, I'm going to get going. So, and see you next week. Bye.